We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update and want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, if you refer to what analysis in my last video when the price was in this book I mentioned, we can expect the price to drop before we get the reversal. And this is what we get, and this is what we have been looking for. And right now, as we can see, the price, the way it's moving is really corrective. Now we want to see how we can look for trade. Anyway, we move to daily chart. The only thing is we have been looking for the reversal. As you can see, we were expected the price to drop to this line. Anyway, if we want to look for continuation, we want to see how we can look for trade, and in this case we need to get the trade setup based on lower time frame, based on 4 hour chart. But as you can see, we don't have any trade setup. If we get any correction for buy, we can look for trade setup. I mean, we can look for continuation. Rather than that, we need to know, may this one turn to a correction similar to what we have here for one more deeper correction. All right, that's why if we want to look for trade, we need to have a trade setup. And if I move to 1 hour chart, if we refer to this one, the indicators, we see we have a divergence, and even the MACD, we don't have any divergence. Anyway, what I want to say is that if there is a continuation as a corrective move, we expect to get the sharp move, either the up move or down move. And mostly we can expect to get the down move, because we can look at this one as a flat in relative to this. That's why if you want to look for buy, we need to be aware of that. Okay, but the only way we look for buy, either we get the correction as I draw here, at least flat for buy, or we get the sharp move, flag, or correction for continuation. Rather than that, we cannot look for buy within the ways moving. All right, and even if we get any sharp move down with the flag, this is where we can confirm the price can retest this low. All right, anyway, what we have here is a flat. That's why if we want to look for buy, we should have the proper correction, proper trade setup. But the way it's moving right now, we cannot look for any trade. As I mentioned, we don't have any trade setup right now, and we cannot jump in for trade either buy or sell. We have to wait and get the correction trade setup before we take the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.